Hey Libra, this is H3O Tarot. Thank you for choosing me as your general love reader for the month of November 2019. I use 3 separate decks. 2 of them are kind of the same. I use the classic Rider-Waite Tarot. I also use the Fountain Tarot, and then I use a mini Rider-Waite Tarot that I keep in this little bag for clarifications. And I also use the Fountain as clarification. For this month, for the monthly reading, I'm using the Celtic Cross layout, and I'm just clarify with the Fountain and the mini Rider-Waite. I do Reiki on the session beforehand. I also do like a small meditation beforehand as well, just to get any extra messages that might come through. And as I was doing a reading for you, Libra, I just was feeling super irritable. I was like, it was kind of I had to make sure that it wasn't coming from me because I've been drinking a lot of green tea, so I might be over caffeinated, but I think it's kind of a mix of the two. But it was just like this surge of irritability and kind of like rage, like this, like, I was shuffling, and I was just, because the readings I've been doing have been like really kind of, I don't know if it's because the energies of just the season or just because of the Mercury retrograde and the Scorpio new moon and everything that's kind of happening, just like the switching of the seasons and daylight savings and all that stuff. But they've just been kind of negative, which these are my first videos I've done. This is like my debut of my channel, and I guess this is just how it is. I'm a Pisces moon and a Scorpio sun and a Cancer rising. I'm all water. I'm also a Venus Scorpio. So I guess that's the nature of these readings, because that's the energies out there, and also because with me, that's just the type of not people I attract, but just the energies like that I could handle and that I'm here to deal with. I consider myself a healer. I've done massage therapy for 12 years. I've been Reiki attuned for almost 10 years now. I've been doing tarot since I was 14, 15 years old, and I've just recently started to actually do them out publicly, coming out. I guess this is my coming out with tarot. I've done them for friends and, people in my personal life who have needed it. But anyway, so that was just kind of a warning, I guess. If you're here, you're probably just needing answers. You might not be getting them somewhere else. Hopefully I can provide them for you, Libra. But anyway, that's the energy I've been getting when I was meditating. And okay, I just kicked over my drink. You guys must be going through something crazy right now, or just kind of frantic or something. Anyway, all right, I pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm not wasting your time, which I've already probably wasted. I know, I've watched these videos as well with other readers, and I just want them to get on with the damn reading, okay? So, all right, here we go. For your current position, we have the Page of Cups reversed, Libra. Crossing you, we have the Nine of Swords reversed. In your conscious thought, above you, in the most recent future, what you're thinking about, we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Below you, you have the Three of Wands upright. In your recent past, you have the Knight of Cups upright. And in your near future, you have the King of Wands upright. Wow, okay, this isn't so bad. Jeez. Okay. Knight of Swords is your advice. You're being seen as the Queen of Cups. Hopes and fears is the Six of Cups, upright. And the outcome is the Hierophant reversed. And for the main energy, we have the Judgment reversed. Okay. So already I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify this Hierophant reverse for the outcome. Whenever there's an outcome like that, I just want to clarify it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of Cups. 3. 3 of Wands reversed. Okay. And the 5 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Swords. Okay. I'm going to keep that up here. Okay. So what I'm getting, Libra, is there's probably a fire sign in your life looking at you for an answer. This fire sign might have recently proposed to you or just offered you their cup of love, asked you out on a date, sparked an interest in you, let you know that they're interested. And or it could have been a water sign as well who had done this, and the fire sign might be looking at it. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, Page of Cups reverse is where you're at right now. So, we'll cross with the Nine of Swords reversed. Page of Swords reversed. It's clarified with the Lovers reversed. Okay, so whatever offer had come into you, I feel like you turned down recently, okay? And you might be feeling guilty about it, or you might not have yet told whoever the offer might stand, and you haven't given an answer. Okay, because you might be still stuck on somebody. You might be stuck on a fire sign still, and you're wishing for a reconciliation with this fire sign. Okay? Or it could have been this fire sign who had recently given you the cup of love or shown they're interested, and it could have been someone from the past. Okay? But you might have made the decision to not take the offer, okay, because you're listening to your intuition. What's crossing you is the Nine of Swords reversed. So the obstacle that you need to get over is to just be honest with yourself about this. Whether it's this water sign or this fire sign, it's like, this could be, I'm not really a big fan of saying like soulmate or twin flame, because this is a general reading and I don't like really putting that on people. That's more of like a personal reading type of thing. But you might know that this person is your soulmate, okay, or just a twin flame. But that it won't be able to happen, okay? Or this, you might have just recently in the past offered your cup to somebody, and it could have been turned down as well, which has caused you to go into a mode of be in your head, being worried, okay? Because you feel like this person is your soulmate, is the one for you, but it had been turned down, okay? Either way, I'm getting more of an energy of you sitting with an offer that you don't want, okay? And that and it could be this fire sign who's waiting on your, answer. And what I'm getting, I'm just gonna be honest, I'm getting this is someone from the past, okay? And they want to reconcile with you, or vice versa, okay? And you're just going in and you want to go within and you want to take your time and use your intuition with this, but you already know. And your advice, because you already know and you've already kind of turned your back to this person, okay? And your advice is to be precise and swift with your communication. Because we have the judgment reverse. So I'm getting the advice is to be very concise and clear about what you want. If you don't want to be with this person who had offered you their cup of love, because I know Libras have a way of, they don't want to hurt anyone. They want to be fair and balanced, and they have a way of communicating to someone. Well, it's either or. It's either they're straight up Nine of Swords and they're like, okay, I'm tired of this. I'm out of here. Okay, but sometimes they'll say it in a way that, in their mind, they're saying that they think that they're telling the person no, or that they're being clear, but because of Libra's nature of wanting to be balanced and fair and caring so much about hurting somebody, okay, that whoever is vying for the Libra in attention or wants the Libra, okay, they're going to grasp at straws. They're going to take what you say. You think it's clear, but in their mind they're saying, oh, well, they said this, but they didn't say that. So I'm going to grab onto that and completely just white knuckle it, because it could have been like a little grasp of like hope for that person. And what I'm getting from this is, if you don't want this person, you need to be clear and concise with them, okay? And tell them the full truth. Don't be afraid to just lay out the judgment, okay? You don't want to be single, but at the same time, you don't want to settle, okay? Yeah, this is pretty like straightforward here. And the outcome is basically saying that you're not going to want to move on with this person, okay? Or this person is whoever you offered your cup to and you're waiting on a verdict from them, that it's not gonna, it's clearly saying no. If you're waiting on a reconciliation with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, that it's not going to be reconciled. It's not going to be taken, and it's going to leave you kind of scrambling back and replanning. You're going to go through a period of pain, and then then you move on from there, which we've all have done that. We've all have went through that motion for the most part. I mean, some people might not have, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we all have. And we have the Ace of Swords here. So it's basically telling the truth, saying it how it is. You're an air sign, so it's not hard for you to speak the truth when it needs to be spoken. It's just saying speak it completely, okay? To let this person know that you don't want it, or you're gonna get this. You're gonna get the truth, and you're gonna be cut out from this person. I'm seeing it more as an offer that was made to you, and you're just sitting with it. You're looking at it from an emotional aspect. Because I get that you're kind of feeling lonely, and you're rethinking this. You're rethinking this reconciliation. You're rethinking of taking this offer, but you know deep down, like, it's probably for all the wrong reasons, and it's I think a lot of it has to do with that you don't want to be alone. It's hard for Libras, and I don't know, I'm generalizing, okay, but in my experience, it's hard for Libras to be single. Okay, most of the Libras I know, they're usually matched up with somebody, you know, and if not, the period in between finding someone and ending something with somebody is very little. Libras find people like that, which like baffles my mind. I don't know how the hell they do it. I've got a Libran friend who just finds people like nothing. Like, what the hell? It takes me like a year to find someone. A Libra can find someone in like a few hours. Hold on a second. Let me clarify. So what else do we need to know for the outcome? Queen of Pentacles. So if when you turn this offer down, or when the offer is turned down to you, it shows that you're just gonna go, and because you're gonna care more about your stability, or you're gonna feel kind of guilty about it, maybe, if you're the one turning down the offer. You're gonna be thinking over it, because I know Queen of Pentacles is more about like stability and earthly energy, and that it is that, but the vibe I'm getting from this is she's staring down at this pentacle, as in kind of like, did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? Let me get the Knight of Wands for advice and clarify that, okay? I mean, Knight of Swords for advice and clarifying that. And we have the Ace of Swords to clarify that. Again, we have the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, so there just needs to be clear-cut communication. If it's being given to you, it might seem a little harsh, just because you might be hoping for something. If you're the one who made the offer to possibly this fire sign, you might be hoping for there to be reconciliation, but there's not going to be, okay? If this fire sign had, offered the cup, then it's just saying that you need to be honest about not wanting this, thinking it over, not wanting it. Yeah, you're lonely. Yeah, you kind of want to move on. You would have liked to move on with this person if the setting was right, and if maybe something happened in the past that maybe you distrust them, or if just things were better if they were a different person, if they were someone you wanted. They might be a little overbearing for you. They might be a little too adamant for you. They might be putting on the chase a little too strong for you. Okay. They might be putting the pressure on you to reconcile, or vice versa. Either way, it's ending up that it's not gonna work out with whoever this fire sign, or could be a fire sign with water in their chart, or a water sign with fire in their chart, okay? Clarify the Judgment reverse. Just gonna go down the road here, just get it as clear cut as possible here. So Ace of Cup reverse. Yeah. So what is being weighted on, whatever verdict or whatever judgment that is being weighted on by either party, it's going to be that the relationship is not going to go forward. Okay? Clarify the Knight of Pentacles first. We have, again, the Knight of Swords reverse, which was your obstacle. So you're going to be coming, you're coming out of like a mental loop of not wanting to be alone, but also not wanting to take whatever offer. Okay? If you're the one who had offered your love to somebody, you are thinking too much about wanting someone, being alone, okay? And if you offered your cup to a fire sign or just anybody, it could be any sign, but it's a general reading. So if you offered your cup to a fire sign, then you could be coming off too desperate to them, and which would not cause, but would be a factor in them turning down your offer. Okay? Yeah, I'm just getting a clear-cut answer of if it's a reconciliation, someone from the past who has offered you, you're going to think about it. You're going to weigh out the pros and cons. You're going to turn your back on them. They might be a little upset with this Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. They might say some things because they can't handle being rejected, possibly. Okay. Let's do the King of Wands. Yep, the Fool reverse. So you're not going to take the leap of faith with this person. Okay. You're not starting something new with this person. Okay. Let's get the Knight of Cups here for recent past. We got the Four of Pentacles. So one more time. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting another story here now too. That if you have a fire sign in mind that you want to reconcile with, you're not saying anything to them because you're too worried about what their reaction is going to be. And it's saying you're kind of waiting for them to come at you, okay? You're waiting for them to come to you, okay? And it's saying if you don't let this person know that you want them, because they're coming up as, upright. So King of Wands upright. If it was reversed, I'd say don't offer to them. But if you're the Libra who wants to reconcile with somebody, okay, and you've been thinking about them, but you're not saying anything and you're not showing your cards to them, it's not going to turn out. Okay? And maybe that's the advice of the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords, is to tell the truth. Tell this person. Tell them. Okay? Because fire signs, yeah, they could be, depending on their chart, they could be intuitive or whatever. But fire signs, you need to say it to their face. You need to let them know, hey, this is what I want. This, but, if they're not coming towards you, especially if it's someone from the past that you want to reconnect with, you need to say it. Okay? You need to be clear-cut about it. Don't beat around the bush about it. If you want it, go after it. And be prepared for them to accept it or reject it, okay? That's the risk in love. That's the risk in offering, And it just seems like you don't want to be the person to offer it. You don't want to be the person to step forward to reconcile first, okay? So there's a few situations here going on, okay? Or this fire sign could be in love with you, okay? Someone from the past, possibly. Or it could be someone new, but I'm thinking of someone from the past. But they're not saying anything. And you might be feeling this from them, okay? And you're not saying anything, okay? So it's going to turn out that nothing's going to be done because no one is saying anything, okay? So you need to speak up. And if you feel like someone feels a certain way about you, and maybe you don't want to like come off as like pompous or whatever and be like, hey, like I'm getting this feeling that, you know, you like me or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Maybe you have to. Maybe you have to, you know, go forward with that. Okay, let me see. But either way, the outcome is not looking like it's going to be taken either way. But let me see. If Libra were to speak up about this connection with this fire sign, what would be the outcome? Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands reversed, so there's like a blockage. Okay. You might have blocked someone from the past, and they're wanting to get through to you. Yeah. Here's another story. Someone from the past, you blocked them. You felt like they were your soulmate once, or that you were meant to be with them at one time. But because you blocked them, there's no way for them to get a hold of you, but you can feel them. You can intuitively feel this possible fire sign wanting to get back with you. Okay? And maybe deep down, you really do want this reconciliation. You're thinking about this person a lot, but you can't bring yourself to unblock them. You can't, or it could be reversed. They might have blocked you. Okay? Yeah, because I got your back turned, like Three of Wands here down below. You got your back turned towards them. It's like you block them, but you're thinking about them. But I think what this is saying is you block them for a reason, okay? And if you actually do want this reconciliation with this possible fire sign or a water sign or whoever it is, unblock them. You know, if it's really torturing you, like mentally torturing you, like that you could feel them wanting to get a hold of you, or if you know they're sending you messages and you're not getting them, whatever it is, maybe the outcome is to unblock them. Okay? Because I don't see anything too like toxic or super negative here. You know, something might have happened in the past that caused you to block him, yeah. But that's a King of Wands upright, and I don't see any like devil or anything like that. I mean, I guess I see the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups could be like an emotional, like a water sign player, but I'm not getting that here. Okay. So if you feel that there is a fire sign or whoever it is wanting to get a hold of you and you're thinking about them a lot, but you have blocked them, unblock them. Okay. But that's only for people I'm reading for who Librans who where like that you're in a decent spot and this is not some like narcissistic supply type of situation, okay? So what would be the outcome if in this one story of like the 4 that I've said, if Libra were to unblock this fire sign or whoever it is, what would be the outcome? Oof. Okay, we got the 4 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Swords. Okay. I mean, it's clear. Either way you go about this, whoever this fire sign is or someone from the past, it's not going to go forward. Okay? Because if you were to go after them or they after you, if they're offering you and you block them, you unblock them, it's still going to end up them not following through. They're just trying to probe in just to see if you would take them back. And they're just coming through for their supply, or they're just coming through just to see, you know. Or if you were to unblock them, it's showing that like you might change your mind after hearing them talk to you or whatever and hearing what they have to say, or they might say something negative or not, or they might say something truthful that hurts, or they might bring clarity to a situation that might hurt your feelings, or you might end up saying something to them and kind of showing them like I still don't want you, because you've realized that they might not have really changed, and that was the reason why you blocked them in the first place, or like the reason that it happened. But like deep down emotionally you want this, you know, but like cognitively or because of whatever situation that is, that it's not going to work out. Okay, it's not going to go through, because the outcome, there's nothing. We have the 5 of Cups, 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands reversed, Hierophant reversed, 8 of Wands reversed. It's just, this was a relationship not meant to, it was just to teach you something, okay? Because we have the Lovers reverse here. So yes, this person was supposed to be in your life, but it was to teach you something, not for you to be with them in the future, okay? So that's what I got for that. I think I have exhausted this reading. I think it's pretty clear cut now, okay? And I see you getting over it pretty quickly. I mean, I don't see it all. I see it pretty like, it's more mental, okay? Yeah, you have the Queen of Cups, but she's upright, okay? So I still feel like you're still on top of your emotions here, and you're willing to accept whatever the outcome is going to be anyway. You just gotta move forward. We have a lot of blue in here. There's not a lot of like darkness or like toxicity or negativity in here. It's pretty clear cut. Whoever it is from the past, it's just it was meant to stay in the past and teach both of you a lesson, and just go forward, without this person. Okay, even though like deep down you might reconsider and think that you might want to reconcile because you're lonely, but it's saying like No, it was just there just to teach, and got to move forward and just accept the loss. Okay, build yourself up monetarily and stabilize yourself a little more with that Queen of Pentacles and the outcome as well. Okay. Or if you're male Libra, that Queen of Pentacles might be someone who you could be matched up with the Four of Cups. Like there might be a earth sign, feminine energy that might be offering the cup to you, but you're not accepting it because you have your mind stuck on possibly a Queen of Cups. Okay, that's not going to take your offer, or doesn't that, or it's not going to go forward with this Queen of Cups. But you do have this earth sign that it might work out with, that you might be ignoring. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna stop this. Hopefully it resonated. If it didn't, I'm sorry, but yep. And then I just seen this. We have the Six of Wands reverse. So yeah, that's basically no victory in this situation with this person from the past. Okay? All right. Thank you, Libra. Thank you for listening to my reading. Hopefully you got something out of it. Again, this is H3O Tarot. It's short for Triple Water Tarot. I'm a Sun Scorpio, rising Cancer, and a Moon Pisces. That's why I call it Triple Water. It's just easier to say H3O rather than Triple Water Tarot. It's kind of a tongue twister. It gets a little monotonous. So, yeah, like and subscribe. And if you want a reading, I'll have below where you can contact me at and how you can get a reading. And let's get this going. All right. Thank you very much.